It's February 14, 2022. I'm Todd Dunn. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and a balmy 14 degrees here in Bass Harbor, Maine. And as you can see, we're still getting our Valentine's Day gift from Mother Nature. Last night I did not get the truck ready to plow because the forecasts last night for this little event were that we would get somewhere between no snow and less than an inch, which I figured we probably wouldn't need to plow off. So it looks like we got more than that, so I'm going to go out right now and measure it and see just how much we did have. Well, this hasn't been the biggest blizzard of 2022. We've got about 2¼ inches. So what I'm going to do is clean the truck off, put the plow on, and then hopefully when this ends, which should happen fairly soon, I'm going to go out and do a little snow moving just to tidy the driveway up. It's supposed to rain later in the week, so we want to get this off so we don't end up with frozen slush. So, time to do a little snow sweeping off the truck. Since the snow came down mostly at 14 degrees or less, it's very light, fluffy snow, and as you can see, it's swept off the truck very easily. So now I'm going to turn the truck around and put the plow on so that I can push this stuff off of my driveway.
Do a real-time voiceover of putting the plow on. First thing I'm doing is lining the truck up with the plow. See, I just touched the plow there. I'm going to hop out and take a look and see how well I got the truck lined up. So in a second you'll see me walk up and take a quick look at the plow. So basically I'm just trying to get the mounts on the truck within about a 1½ inch wide gap on the plow, and I didn't quite make it. I decided I need to move the truck just a little bit, and then we will check it. But before I do that, the plow wasn't perpendicular to the truck, so I'm just going to move one end of it a little bit. Plow's not that heavy. With the cutting edge on, weighs about 500 pounds, so it's not that hard to shift it. And I give it another little shove on the other end. There we go. Now we will move the truck again, and this time I'll get it lined up just the way I want it. So, unfortunately, with this truck, I have to put my seat belt on every time I want to move it, or it'll auto park if you try to move the truck without the seat belt on. So I'm just going to back up a little and move the truck about 3/4 inch over. And we'll slip right up there. Now, once again, I'm going to hop out, take a look at it, and see if it's lined up. Now, this can get a little fussy. If you miss a couple times, it gets a little frustrating. But anyway, that's what I'm doing now. And you'll see me get out and walk up, take another look. Here we go. There, I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect the electrical connections. There are 2 cables, one for high current and one for the control circuits. And I'm plugging them in right now. And once they're plugged in, I'll go turn the plow on, which you'll see in just a second. Well, you won't actually see the plow come on, but there we go. The connections are in. Now I'm going to turn the plow on and put it into float. Now in float, I can move the head of the plow up and down against the hydraulics. When it's not in float, you cannot move it by hand. So I'm just going to move it a little bit to get it in the right orientation so the truck can slide in the rest of the way to the mounts. Right now, the truck is sitting with the mounts just touching the plow. Okay, and I've done that, and at this point I'm going to tilt the plow in the orientation I want. So I'm just going to now pull the truck forward the last a little bit to get it all the way into the mounts on the plow itself. So you'll see it creep forward just a couple more inches here in just a second. There we go. So now that it's all the way in, I'm going to hop out of the truck and go around and tilt the plow a little bit more after setting the locking mechanism to the lock position until the pins pop into the plow. There we go, got one. Now I'm just going to shift the whole plow a little and rock it a little bit more. There we go. Both pins are in. The plow is on the truck. Now because I took the jack off my plow, I have to raise the plow to get the block of wood that I put under the frame out of there. So I'll go back in the truck and raise the plow. See it go up. There it goes. Now I'm just going to hop out again and pull that block of wood out. And the plow is on the truck, and I am ready to plow as soon as the snow finally stops. And it just takes a second to get down there and yank this block of wood out. I'm going to toss it in the back of the truck when I'm finished. And there we go. And at this point, I'm just going to back the truck out, turn it around, and be ready to plow. The delay is because I have to put my seatbelt on again. And here we go. And here we go, backing the truck in and getting it, dropping the plow down, and now I'm ready to plow when the snow stops in a little while.
Well, there we go. Truck is swept off and the plow is on. Still snowing lightly, so what I think I'm going to do is wait a little while. This is supposed to have ended by 11 this morning, but the radar makes it look like it's got maybe another 30 minutes to go. So I'll come out here probably about 3 and scrape this snow off the driveway and make a pass on the road. Okay, that's preparation, and I will be shooting video of the actual plowing. Thanks for watching.